which means we're going to talk about some Star Wars minis tonight. We're going to play Wonder Woman that has some minis. We'll look at the minis first.
Wonder Woman Challenge of the Amazon.
And then we're also going to play some Marvel United after that.
Is this game?
Go ahead.
It's upside down.
Is it upside down? Go ahead and show off what you want to show off there. Nice. Okay, so I'm going to tweet out that we're starting, doing the thing I'm supposed to do.
It's not Amazon, it's Amazon's.
So what's the name of the game that we're going to play?
Wonder Woman Challenge of the Amazons.
Nice. And who, does it say who, what do you want to say about it? How many people can play?
2 to 5.
2 to 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
It says ages 10 and up, but
Right.
I find most people who are much younger can play
Right.
the game. Because I'm 8 and this is 10 and up, and I've played it before, and we kind of got close to.
We got close to it, beating it, but we didn't.
could have, but I made a mistake of not using my one of my abilities. So.
Yep. So we're gonna try again to beat Ares, right? And
Yeah. Last time it didn't go that good because I didn't use my ability.
But what? You think we can do better this time?
Yes, if I remember my
Okay.
ability.
Well, let's. Do we want to talk about Star Wars minis first, or do we want to
I think we should do that then.
just do that at the end? Okay.
Jeez, I need a haircut
You need a haircut. Okay.
On my
So in this game,
on the back of my head.
it is a cooperative game. You're playing as one of the Amazonians. We'll take a look at our Amazonians here.
Do you want me to grab the other ones from the box?
No. Yeah. Actually, get all of them out from the box. Let's take a look at them. Because that's part of the appeal of a game like this. Is that there are minis. So I'm going to move, let's see here.
Well, we wouldn't be playing this
We'll move
if
this
there
one out of the way
weren't,
to-
because it's Miniature Monday.
It is Miniature Monday. So here first is our Diana mini. There we go. So Diana here, and we'll lay her like that, I guess, so you can kind of see her. This is what comes in the box. They're just bronze minis. We're gonna get around to painting these eventually, but
Maybe. They kind of look.
yeah, I think they'll be hard to paint because the cast is not. I mean, it's not terrible. It's I've seen worse. There's not any terrible mold marks on them, at least on this Diana here. So that's Diana. And Blaze is going to be playing as Diana in the game.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be playing as Mala. So we'll take a look at Mala. Mala has like double daggers or short swords going on. And there is Mala.
If you don't know what the Amazons are, it's a tribe of women fighters.
Yeah, that live and work and train and help protect humanity. They live on the island Thermopylae. Is that right? I don't remember what the island's name is.
I haven't even. All I know is it's a tribe of
That's all.
fighters, and
That was the extent of your knowledge. Okay. What character is this one with the big axe? And she's got hair that goes down to like maybe her ankles or beyond.
It looks to her knees.
Yeah. Okay.
Kind of insane.
So there's that mini.
It doesn't look like it because her hair
Yeah.
is caved. Artemis.
Okay, that's Artemis. Okay.
Wait, is it?
Yeah.
That's how you pronounce it?
Yeah, Artemis. Yep. And then who's the next one? Who do you have next for me? Okay. This character has a spear.
And a shield?
And a shield. And a cape. And her name is Philippus. Is Philippus... I think Philippus is like the captain of the guard, maybe. Or maybe that's...
I have a
I don't
feeling
know.
Philip is... I have a feeling when I'm mispronouncing that Artemis is, isn't that
No, that's Artemis. That's
a...
correct.
Yeah, I know, but...
And then who's this last one?
I have a feeling we're mispronouncing her name, and they're named after, like Artemis. That name is
from
named
Greek
after-
mythology. Yeah, these are supposed to be names from Greek mythology. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is Nubia. Okay, and she's got a really long sword. Like, it's almost as tall as she is.
To be fair,
To be
when
fair,
I heard the name Nubia, for some reason I thought, well, she must be a noob at games.
Nubia, like video games. Okay.
But no, like just catching stuff because there weren't video games by this time.
No, it's not. That's not what it means. That doesn't mean she's bad at things. Okay, so we'll have cards up here for what's going on in the game if you need those. But basically, we are working against Ares. Ares gets to take a couple actions each round. There's this deck of cards that Ares has that are going to guide Ares' actions. And Ares basically wants to do two things. One is there are these Servants of War that come out. They are represented by the orange cubes and orange translucent cubes. And then Ares can also turn our warriors, which are these white cubes, into purple cubes, which are the corrupted. Those are hard to see on there, but they are
White cubes.
purple cubes. So
And white.
can turn our warriors that help us do things into things that are going to give us double in the taking down our defense. Because the whole time we're doing stuff, Ares is going to be taking our defense down.
That's that's his goal.
Yeah,
then
if he gets us to 0, we lose. If we get Ares to 0, he loses. So, anything else we should say about that? Or
nothing really, but I don't get why we don't have health.
why we don't have health?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, that is weird. Blaze is playing as Diana, as I mentioned before, and that means one of the things Blaze has to do is go out and get the blessings for the Sword of Hephaestus. And those are.
I also have an ability that will really help me.
Yeah, let's talk about that in a second. Because let's finish this. So the 4 blessings are at these locations: the Temple of Athena, the Temple of Aphrodite, the Monument to Hermes, and the Monument to Zeus. And so if Diana ends her turn at those locations, then Blaze gets to.
I thought it was just passed by.
I think you have to end your turn at those locations. If you want to look up, there are also going to be. We don't know which one. No, we don't know which ones. Blaze doesn't know which ones. There are some relics that we can get, and if those come out in the form of cards, we'll put them on locations. I know that one you have to end your turn to get those benefits. So as that happens, we'll do that.
It just says visit.
Visit. Okay. All right.
So yeah.
Okay. All right.
So let's just say if you pass by button in chat, if you want to, you can say if we're wrong.
Okay, that's fair. Okay. The next thing though is what? Go ahead.
Ares is not only the only boss. There's also can't pronounce her name.
Circe.
Circe.
Yeah, you want me to show the Circe card? Okay, so there's Circe.
Just show the picture.
There's Circe.
And then there's the cheetah.
Yeah, cheetah's pretty cool. We have the Funkoverse cheetah versus Wonder Woman.
Should we cut all those as miniatures?
Maybe we'll budget a little bit and call those miniatures sometime. And play with those.
Because they're like giant miniatures.
They're kind of like giant miniatures. I mean, they're Funko Pops, really, is what they are. But
they got
okay.
chibi miniatures.
So I think we're ready to play. The enemy's going to do the enemy's thing first. So we draw a card, not looking at the effects, and move Ares to that region. And then, so we're going to the palace first with Ares. And then based on that, there's no warriors there, so Ares gets to put 2 of the Servants of War there. So we'll do that. And then after this 2
Can we flip another one of these?
Yep. And then because there's only 2 of us playing, we flip 1 card. And this one is the one that we're going to do the effects on the card. So it says move Ares to the closest hero, which Ares is already by us. And Ares is just a standee non-miniature, unfortunately, in this game. Maybe we'll have to find some way to rectify that at some point. But
I bet there's a miniature out there of Ares.
maybe, yeah, we could probably figure something out. Something that looks close.
Or even if we get a 3D printer eventually, we could.
Oh, we could maybe order it from somebody that has a 3D printer. That's a good idea, too. Okay, so if there are... So Ares moves to closest here. Replace all warriors in that region with corrupted warriors, but there are no corrupted warriors.
There are
no warriors to corrupt, so we're okay there. And then each hero in this region must move one region away if able. So Ares just took over the palace. I'm going to move our miniatures around, so we have to decide where we're going to go. And then we get to do our cards. So
to me, it doesn't really matter because I'm going to use my special ability to move.
Well, I'm going to go here so that just in case I can get... because these spaces you can use to get more of the warriors. So I'm going to go over here and do that. So the next thing that will happen is after we do that...
I'm just going to go here too.
No, you should go somewhere else because my ability... So let's tell our abilities. Yeah. Mine is you may deploy one warrior up to 2 different regions. One warrior to up to 2 different regions with heroes. So I could deploy a warrior where I'm at and one to where Diana's at. And yours is you can move one region.
You can also just say where I am at.
Right. So get your 2 cards. So we get to look at 2 cards face up is what happens first. Talk about those, and then we both get 3 cards face down.
First I get to move. I'm going to move back here. Okay. So I have a 3 damage. And on that...
Oh, you're going to move back there?
Yeah.
Okay,
because I'm just...
Oh, because when the
until we get to the low part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
I have a 3 attack. I have a 2 stars here. And a 3 movement. And on this card I also have a 2 movement.
Yep.
The one with the 3 damage.
Yep. So
what do you have?
The books let us defeat the corrupted Amazons soldiers.
Well,
the swords let us defeat the servants of war, which are orange. The feet let us travel and also remove a blockade. And if we have 4 of anything, we can.
One thing are we forgetting? Our things are like my rope and top and brace.
No, they're in the deck. We just haven't found any yet.
Okay.
We have to find some. They're relics. We might get them. We might not. We could get to them.
Yeah, my rope lets us just move past anything.
Yeah.
And we can bring it with us, so we can just pretty much run through a blockade and bring it with us.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so, okay, this is what I have. I think I'm going to... Oh, wait. We're in the strategize phase, so I can give myself a warrior and give you a warrior.
Okay, so
and warriors, you spend them to add 1 to any one of those things.
But I don't think we should focus on a bunch of warriors, because that's when we are just playing and learning how to play. Warriors were our death.
They were. So what we did the first time we played was I had 9 warriors and I moved to the palace.
No, you had 10.
10? Okay. I had a bunch of warriors. I moved to the palace and then Ares corrupted all my warriors, and because they were in the palace, for each one of them we did 2 lost defense, which means that we... Yeah.
And there is 10, so that could bring us all the way down if we had lost 0
Yeah, it was terrible. It was terrible. Okay. What do I want to do?
It was pretty much impossible to stop.
Well, what I am doing is I'm going to be hoping that I get a movement. And I'm going to recruit one more.
What does that do?
Recruit?
Yeah.
Or I can...
Yes.
Here, I can get warriors. So I'm gonna play on that. I mean, let's see what I get, but I'm definitely going to try to attack Ares again. So let's get our face down cards, and then we have to decide what we're doing without telling the other person.
Okay.
Here you go.
The way you damage Aries is
Yeah.
by having 4 of anything.
Yeah, 4 of anything. Yeah. Ooh, okay, okay. Oh, except that's bad. Okay, I guess I'm gonna do that. So we each pick 3 cards face down. After we pick those cards, then we reveal one at a time each card. We're gonna be discarding some cards unless we had something to change that. So, well, I don't have a whole lot I can do, buddies. So I'm gonna do what I want. This is a co-op game, but I'm gonna do what I want. I don't know. You do what you want. We'll see how it goes.
So the palace is where you can be most accessible to all of these things.
Yeah.
And then I discard these.
Okay. All right. Do you want to reveal your card first, or you want me to reveal my
I
card?
will.
Okay, go for it.
This, and then I So when you use the warriors, you have to discard them. Why is that not showing on
Oh,
the
did
camera?
it freeze up? Let's see if we can get back on. Oh, you know what? We're just gonna leave that on like that. All right.
Well,
so we can't
you can tell them what it does.
So this is Nimble, and Nimble says there's no sacrifice too great to save someone I love, but it has 3 movement.
Yeah, that's just a line from one of the shows, I think.
I don't know if it's from the movie. I don't know if it's from the movie. I don't know. I'm not good at remembering those kinds of things. But okay, so that's that. So you're attacking.
I used my warrior, so
So-
I had this so I could damage
Aries.
him.
Okay. All right.
Okay, your turn.
All right. It's my turn.
You can do that.
Well, I was doing that so they can see overhead.
Well, anyways, you're not really going to be able to see unless you've got a magnifying glass.
You don't think so? Okay. All right. Okay. So Aries is there. Well, I'll just show you what I got. I have bold, and bold says double this card's emblems if it's your first action. So for bold, I can't attack anything right now, but I have 4 stars. So with the 4 stars,
Don't bring it to the palace.
I want to do it. I want.
No, you... Dad, it's going to be the same way and we're going to lose like that again.
I
If
want.
If they turn into things right here, that is 10 of, and
Well,
we
who
can't
says
deal
that?
with it, then that's 10 of this gone.
Okay. Now, I want to remind you of something. If there are these servants of Aries here, servants of
Yeah,
war
they
here,
only do 1.
yeah, but if they are there at the end of the round, then we lose some defense. So just remember.
1.
I know. Okay, you do what you want. Okay. It's your turn. Flip a card.
Move 2. 1, 2.
1, 2. Okay.
Pick up this. I'm gonna do this more slowly. Okay, your turn. I'm gonna pick them up more slowly because the first thing I did last time was gotta run for them, pretty much.
I still don't have anything else I'm going to do, so I'm going to get 2 more warriors. Your turn. I told you I was going to play my game. This is a co-op game, but I have my choices that I get to make.
Okay, but I think you should max bring 3 warriors here unless you're guaranteed using them that round.
You take your turns, I'll take my turns.
But that would only take. I think you should only take ones that you will use.
Yeah. Okay, so you move back there for your last turn?
Yeah.
Okay. And for my last turn, I am recruiting 2 more warriors.
On this Wonder Woman symbol,
Yeah.
you can see how it connects into the sword and goes golden.
Ah, yeah, cool. That's cool. Yeah, there's lots of neat details in this game. Like, the arts, I mean, it's a mass market game. It's found at Target and Barnes & Noble and everywhere else you can find games. but it's has a lot of nice details. It's not hard to learn.
It's also it's
I don't know.
the nicest actual Ravensburger game.
That's the nicest one you've played.
Yeah, seen at least.
You think it's nicer than Jaws?
Oh wait, that's a Ravensburger.
Yeah, they've been putting out other stuff too. All right, it's my I did my thing. All right, so then it's the end of the round. The enemy will attack, and with that means that
I don't want the enemy to attack.
we just have a servant of war. End of the round. If I'm missing it, am I missing anything else? No, we just go down here. Yep. Okay, cool. So that's that. We're done with that round. We discard our cards. Discard your cards. And
Oh yeah.
then we go into the next round.
You brought that down one. Flip these.
Yep, flip one. Flip one to see what happens first.
Thorn.
So Aries is going to move to the library. Alright, Aries is up in the library.
That's not too far.
You know, I'm just taking this thing off. We don't need this standy if we're doing the overhead cam. Alright, Aries is in the library. And then we flip another card.
Yep. It says deploy to
Corrupted.
Ares' region.
Okay.
They move one toward to the palace.
Uh-oh.
These do.
Oh, only corrupted ones? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay. If all these moved here, then the next card that was ever flipped.
Yeah, I better get them farther away from the palace than one. You're right. I probably should. Okay, let's take a look at our face-up cards. Go ahead and take the 2 cards. And then we can strategize.
Okay, I have a 1 book, a 4 movement, 2 damage, and a 3...
Leadership, yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna hope for 2 movement.
Yeah.
And use that. Somehow, footstepping around Eris does damage to him.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to move? Oh yeah, we both get a warrior if I want, and I do want. So I'm gonna take one. I'm gonna give you one. Do you want to use your thing? Because that was my special.
Oh!
You want to move up there for free?
I'm gonna move up here.
No, you can move 1 region, is what it says.
1 region.
You may move 1 region.
Oh.
Yeah, is what it says. Yeah. Not 1 region. You can't just go anywhere on the board with that part.
Dang.
Okay. All right. And
yeah. I'm gonna hope for movement.
Okay. Go ahead and deal face down then. Yeah, deal us a 3 face down each. I'm not looking. Just give me my cards, please.
2, 3. I didn't look.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Alright, pick your cards, your 3 that you want to play. Okay.
Discarding these 2.
Alright, I know what I'm going to do.
Don't make a bunch more warriors and bring them into the palace.
I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm probably not doing that, though. Alright, discard. You want to go first or want me to go
I
first?
just spilled some water.
It's okay. You can go first.
Where's that? Can I have that yellow cloth quick?
Yeah. Alright. Okay, go. Take your turn. All right, no, I'm going to take my turn since you're doing that. Okay.
No, I'm done.
All right. Well, I'm taking my turn. 1 and 2. I'm in the Coliseum. Also, it's your turn. I used a 2 movement.
Well, you can defeat them too, right?
No, that was my action.
Yeah, but next time,
Okay, go ahead.
right? Can't you?
Well, we'll see what I chose to do.
I'm getting 2 more. I hope this is not fun. And bringing 4.
Wait, what? You're taking mine?
No, that's another 2 damage straight out to Ares.
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 Yeah.
Okay. And I'm moving over here. No, wait. Ooh, wait. Yeah. Yeah. It's okay. Well, I'm going to take them next time. Okay. Next time I'm taking them.
So what did you do this time? You recruited 2. Yeah, so it's my turn. So you know what I'm doing?
Yeah. No.
I'm moving, and I'm taking them all with me.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, wait. That's fine.
I don't know. I'll leave one behind.
No.
That you had. You can have those 3.
No.
That you had. It's your turn.
No, because I'm going to move over there.
Okay, well, it's your turn. Flip your card. What'd you get? Oh, you have plenty of movement.
Yeah. And I bet you can guess what the next one is.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I had a 4 attack. So I'll do 1, but then I'm going to do another 4 and another 4 and another 4. I'm going to attack. Do you need some of those? Too?
No.
Oh, I really can't ask you because I go first. So
it's fine. Like
1, 2, 3.
At first, I planned out to do it by myself. But then I was like, oh.
So I did 4 damage to Ares.
That's good.
Yeah, it's your turn now. What are you going to do? I think we're going to do a lot better with Ares this time.
Another 1 damage.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I better start picking up those blessings.
So Ares moves us down again here. I have a feeling that Ares' next turn is going to be something that we're like... And what if Ares goes all the way over here? I mean, really, we haven't found that Ares goes way too far away unless he starts putting up obstacles. Then it's a problem. But we'll see.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
So Ares is going to go to the Monument to Zeus, which is only 2 spots away.
Actually, that's kind of where I need it to be because I have a blessing there.
Blessing, yeah. Okay.
3 to the shore.
No, that's the one we just got. So flip the one, yeah, for the effect.
Okay. Deploy.
2 corrupt to Ares region.
That's not good.
Well, we just have to deal with that. It's not a big deal. We're beating Ares pretty bad because right now our defense is still at 18.
Did you move it down 1
again?
I
did, yeah. We've only had 1 thing each time before because these don't give corruption until they get to the palace, and there's only been 1 region of Servants of War so far. So
I'll go down there and try to kick some butts. Or could you? Because I didn't get that blessing over there.
Okay. Let's see what we get. Give me 2 cards. Give you 2 cards.
It doesn't matter if they're face up or not, because you can tell me.
Well, yeah, we're talking about these ones. So,
okay, so I have a 3 movement here. So I have a 3 movement.
Yeah. I have a 3 Do you have a tactical?
What is tactical?
I'm going to play this one for sure.
Tactical?
It lets you...
I have a 2.
If both of us get this, you double their emblems. Or the same name.
I hope I get one.
Okay, let me see what you have. Which card are you going to play for sure? Nimble? Okay.
Move.
If I get a Nimble, I will play it for sure too, so that we can double some stuff up, okay? Alright.
Wait, it's just of any card?
It says if 2 or more heroes played cards with the same name for this action. Oh no, it's just for this action. So you'd have to have the tactical. If you have the tactical too, play it so that I can get rid of these down here, okay?
Okay,
Both of them.
My turn?
Yeah, well, give me 3 face down, please. And you get 3 face down.
3.
Perfect. Thanks.
1, 2, 3.
Alright. don't really like this. Well, but I'm going to do this. I'm playing the Battle Tiara. It's going right here in the palace. So whoever goes to the palace can have the Battle Tiara. And the Battle Tiara, it doubles the resourceful card whenever it's played. I have a problem though.
Don't got what you need?
Well, I mean,
No.
yeah, not really. So that's all I
I
can
wish
do.
I had that stool.
So,
Put my feet on them.
oh, well, we're gonna take a break halfway through the stream tonight. Anyway, so when we do that, you can grab that. So
Okay. Just like a
yeah, we'll just take
5-minute just to
my
go to the
hand.
bathroom and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah. We'll be right back. And we'll do it right. Be right back. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, that's it. That's my turn. So you want to go first because my turn's not going to be great.
Yeah.
Oh, we should have gotten one. Because we're in the same region, we only get one. One warrior at the beginning. Did you want to move to another region so I could give you a warrior?
Oh. Yeah.
We're technically supposed to do that during the strategize, but I mean, we didn't show each other our cards, so. Okay. All right, ready?
And
Go ahead. Nimble. So
I move.
You're moving to where
Oh yeah.
Aries is at?
Should I'll leave that one with
No,
you.
it couldn't be. I don't know. You decide what you want to do.
It's fine. I'll leave it with you.
Okay. All right.
You'll need the help. Actually, you'll need that. You'll need that. You'll need that.
I don't know. We'll see. All right, that was your turn. My turn is nothing because there's no leadership icon there.
And nothing.
I don't have any movement. It's your turn.
Well, 3 books to get rid of one of them.
Nice. Okay.
Yep.
And then
Your
my
turn.
turn again is nothing. I was hoping that maybe you had a tactical so I could, I don't know, that I could double yours, but nope. So,
Mate, no.
okay.
Ah,
Your turn.
did you have a movement?
Well, we'll find out. Go.
You should have switched the order if you had a movement, so
Well,
then you'd move.
I didn't
And
have a movement, obviously. So, your turn.
Yeah. 4 of those.
4, okay. To do damage to Ares, okay. I keep wanting to say Hades, but it's Ares. And then you get that too. So that wasn't the worst time. And then again, I don't have any movement. That doesn't mean nothing. So that was a really wasted turn for me.
But I got something done.
Yeah. Okay. So
I'm actually glad. Well, never mind, actually. It doesn't really matter. So, flip this.
yep, go for it.
Woods.
So Ares moves to the woods, which is down here.
Okay.
Yep. And then what?
I can't read that. More.
Obstinate?
Deploy 1 green
Obstinate.
to all roads out of regions with 2.
2 or more. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Because the palace
Now
is
bring it down by.
Oh, you know what?
Two.
Wait. We forgot to do this last time. So that this should have gone down by 3. 1, 2, 3. At the end of there last time, too. Okay. So that happened.
Yep. I wish I had that rope because I just. Oh no, this goes away.
Yeah, it does at the end of the round, doesn't it? Yep. So we did not get the battle tiara. That's gone.
Gone forever.
All right. Okay. 2 cards, please.
Wow, our discard's already as big as our deck.
Yeah.
Well, they're kind of bent because you shuffled them
I did shuffle them.
in that way.
Okay.
I've got 2 movement.
I do
Oh,
too.
wait!
But I'm going to have to stop here because I need 3 movement to remove this obstacle.
I'm going here.
Okay. Oh,
So I
and
can
let me not
slip
forget.
past
I
here.
do have.
I can slip past here. I can slip past the blockade.
Well, obviously, I'm going to move over here first. And then if I don't get any more movement, I'm just going to get a ton of warriors. Is what I'm going to be doing. So, that's what I'm doing.
Okay, I'm going to
I'm taking my
be able to move past that. And then I've got, nothing that I'm going to use. So, well, I might use it, but, okay.
Okay, so... Okay, cool. I think I'm about ready to go. Are you ready to go?
Just a second, I am. And I am. Trying to think of what I'm gonna do.
Me too. It's kind of a hard choice. Well, I'm just gonna do what I'm gonna do.
Well, I've got a good run. I think. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. I guess I'm just going to do something. Okay. You want to go first or you want me to go first?
I can.
Go for it. Oh.
Run.
This game is Wonder Woman. Oh, hey! Thanks for joining us. I've seen you on Twitter a bunch. Wonder Woman, what's the subtitle, please?
Challenge of the Amazons.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. Sorry I missed your comment earlier. I was really bummed about my last turn that I didn't get to do anything. So.
Okay, your turn. That. You know what? I'm not even gonna.
Yeah, actually, I wish at the end of the game we'll flip this over. It's kind of silly, but even the back is decorated and it's fun. And we were showing off earlier. Our side camera froze up, so I can't show you, but it even has decent little miniatures that come with it for each of the characters. That's why we decided to play tonight, and we're gonna paint them later on. We just have a lot, as most people who have miniatures do. We have a lot of miniatures still to paint. So Blaze is playing as Diana, and I am playing as Mala, who has two short sword dagger type things like that. So, yeah. Okay, so you already did. How did you get past the obstacle here?
I had a 3 movement.
Oh, okay. So that removes it. Did you have one more to get here?
One guy.
Okay, you're gonna use one of your warriors. Okay, one of your warriors. Okay, so you're there. It's my turn.
Actually, that was actually kind of good for me.
Names, but I hate painting. It's a real. I totally hear you on that. For sure. Like, I don't know. I actually love painting minis. I'm just really bad at it. Blaze likes painting minis too, and we're gonna be playing.
I'm worse at painting them than you are.
Oh, okay. So I'll take my turn. Let's see. Okay, so I was going to move is what I was going to do. So I was going to go here with 1, and then...
Don't bring more in.
Actually, I was going to spin these 3 to get rid of this, and I still have 2 movement left. Well, let's see here.
You're not going to be in there for a good reason
1,
at all.
2, spin 1. So I would have 1 warrior left from that. And
okay, my turn?
Yeah, that was my whole thing getting there. Yeah, so we've been painting Marvel United and Marvel Crisis Protocol. We're really into the superhero thing right now. What have you been painting?
My book. My 2 books here and my warrior to get rid of this purple guy. And then it is your turn, Dad.
well, you hate painting, so. I mean, yeah. That is hard if you hate painting. But I hear you. It can just take forever, and like I finally got a magnifying glass, and that helped me a lot, just to see things better. But I know some people just still hate the process of it. Okay, you took your turn. Okay. I just got all excited about having somebody to talk to.
In chat.
In chat, yeah. Okay.
But the thing I really like about painting miniatures is it doesn't have to be perfect.
That's very true. Okay, so I have Steadfast, which lets me, has 2 swords, which lets me destroy one of the servants of War. Your turn.
Okay, yeah. All I needed you to do is get rid of that guy because I have this double. It's my 3rd action, so I got 3 things. So I could use my sword to slash up some guys.
I'll get my kids to paint them when they're older. Right?
What?
This person said, I'll get my kids to paint them when they're older. Right now, they can't color in the lines yet. I mean, you're still working on getting better at painting all the time, too. You're not quite 9 yet, but you like it. And yeah, I mean, it's just something to do together, right? Yeah, it's pretty fun. Okay.
I can't read the chat because there's a board.
There's a box in the way, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway,
Ruins of Mars.
You got rid of the other.
Is in the way, so I can't see it.
Well, you know what I was going to do on my turn? I was going to get rid of the other servant of war. It's okay though.
You should have just took care of that one guy with the book.
My only book was my movement to get up here. So. If you're talking about coloring in the lines, let me show you something. We played this morning before school, and yeah, it's a little bit young for Blaze, but we just did it as an enjoyable activity. This is really cute and
show
fun.
It like this.
Oh, sure. Show it like this? Better. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we played it this morning. It's cute and fun.
It's younger for me, but...
Yeah, but
it's good for practicing to color in the lines.
Yep. Okay. So we can't do anything else. Then Ares is going to do what Ares does. So we lose 2 defense because they're in the palace. And...
But nothing other than that.
I've seen some posts about that, but haven't looked into it. Isn't that? I mean, not. I mean, technically, yeah, because there is a victory condition. So if you're teaching little kids, like to
lose without being a sore loser.
That's exactly right. To lose without being a sore loser. So there's 4 dice. You can either play with 3 dice, and they just the simple way is to just play with 3 dice, and they pick a color and a number. And there's just 1, 2, 3. So it's a 6-sided dice, but it has 1, 2, 3 on it. And then they just color in something like if you pick 3.
That's my
green.
sheet. That's the sheet that I tried to make only 1 color on each line.
Yeah, and if you want it to be slightly more of a game, you can use 2, so that it's more of a race.
And faster and.
Yeah, and it's really not
fun game. Wait, why are we talking about a game that doesn't involve miniatures on Miniature Monday?
Because we're just talking to them. Yeah.
Jeez, this lady's hair is long.
Yeah, her hair is long. Okay.
Mr. Rabbit.
So we go back to Ares' turn. I think we might be able to beat Ares this time. We're doing pretty good.
He's at 8 health and we're at 13.
Yeah. Except Ares is going to move over to the training grounds now.
Well, that's only 1 space away.
And then so these are actually standees for the villains.
Sadly.
That they were minis for the villains too. They're not. We're going to see if we can get like a 3D printed one or something. I don't know. We don't have a 3D printer. But Ares moves over to the training grounds, and then for the next card, Ares is going to deploy 2 Servants of War and to the training grounds, and all of the corrupted are going to move towards the palace. Okay.
Corrupted,
Warriors.
Amazons.
Yeah, corrupted Amazons. Yeah. I really appreciate you stopping by the chat tonight and interacting with us.
You said another thing.
Oh, cool. We've been doing a lot of animal. Oh, I love Animal upon Animal. And Dragon's Breath is fun too. Yep, Hobble stuff is great.
Yeah.
My favorite Animal upon Animal is the dinosaur one. Because dinosaurs.
Well, I haven't seen that one actually. I haven't really seen many Hobble games.
Well, I used to work at a game store, so.
Yeah, and I used to come, but I usually passed by the I just looked at all of the. For some reason, I'm really into violent things, so I always pass by the violent games.
Always pass by the violent games.
I don't know why
I wondered
liked violent things.
Both boys were all about the unicorn, though.
What?
I'm guessing the Animal upon Animal, because there's a bunch of different versions of Animal. Animal upon Animal. Yeah. I almost bought the dinosaur one just for the little tokens, but yeah.
Do it. Dude, Dad, do it.
Mom doesn't like it when I do those things. Alright. So, Ares has done what Ares is going to do for now. We have to decide what we're going to do. Let's
beat him!
Let's beat Ares. Yeah, do it. Thanks. I now have another bad influence on my purchase decisions, it sounds like.
Well, I have a 2 movement that I'm probably going to use.
Well, the other thing that we're waiting on is we're waiting for Draftosaurus, and that has great tokens in it too.
That game's the one I want to stream with you so bad.
I know, but it's been out of stock for a while. So anyway, we're waiting for our local store to get it back in stock. Okay, I got Resourceful and Experienced will let me get rid of.
I got these 2.
Okay.
I'm going to get the Blessing.
I can get rid of... Oh, and we get 1 warrior because we're in the same region. You can take the warriors with you.
Actually, no. I'm going to move here.
Okay.
So then we can each get 1.
Okay.
Right.
That's fine.
And then I only have to move 1, but that doesn't matter.
But... I can take care of the corrupted warrior. You go do whatever you need. Like, you need to get that blessing and stuff.
Actually, I'll still leave this with you. Because I'm going to go pick that up on my way.
Okay. Alright.
I can just pick them up on my way. So...
Yeah. And then... Do you want to give us our face down cards?
Yep. The cards that we don't show each other.
Yeah, okay. So this is a pretty simple game, obviously, but
yeah, it is.
We enjoy it. Ooh. So Blaze, I'm gonna give you this. Or not. I guess I won't give it to you. So we just got a relic that came out. We have the golden armor, and the golden armor lets you move directly to the enemy's region, ignoring...
Where is it going to go?
It's going in the barracks. So if you can get over there and pick that up, you'll be able to defeat Ares pretty quickly.
What does it do?
What does the barracks do?
Can you give me the golden armor card?
Yeah. It lets you go directly to the enemy's region.
Oh. Whoops.
It's okay.
Knocking everything around the same.
So these obstacles won't matter anymore. Oh, yeah. So I know what I'm doing.
But then that ends your action. And you still have to have a movement.
I mean, if you're not going to do it, I'm going to do it.
Good point. I'll grab it.
I just think you're better at fighting than me.
Yeah.
Alright, I got my cards picked.
Okay.
You do it, you're going to do it.
I need to put that down because it's not in my hand. Okay.
I feel like.
This.
Oh, I'm gonna have to look later.
This both face down, and then I'll get the thing. Now I gotta get the. This time I'm gonna get that blessing over there, so I need to work towards that one, which I'm doing next time. Actually, we work really good together because of the amount of these. Because I always move away, and then we can always get 2.
Okay, well, decide what you're gonna
I'm
do.
just saying that.
All right, discard your cards. Can I go first this time? Does it matter? I'm gonna go first this
Not
time.
really.
Okay, I'm gonna go first this time. I don't know if we're even playing that part right. I think it's supposed to go back and forth. But in any case,
Yeah, we always do.
I have 3 books, so I can remove the corrupted warrior. So we don't have to worry about that one anymore. Are you being Wonder Woman with your bracers?
Oh, no, I'm just imitating a punch in the face.
Okay. All right. Is that your really violent stuff?
No,
okay.
no,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
That's just a punch in the face.
Yeah. Yeah. You can totally tell how it is built off of like Matt Leacock's type of stuff that like you have to do these certain things.
Okay. Well, I'm going. And
I
move 2.
I don't
this
like
blessing go back.
Pandemic, anyways, just because of the theme, and then especially with this last year. Yeah.
Being a pandemic.
Right. So, I mean, I like Matt Leacock's game design, but that's a different story. Okay, so my turn again.
Yeah.
So my turn, I can either... I'm going to move. And...
I'm trying to make my cup not make the weird noises it does when the lid pops up off with the water.
Okay, so I'm going to... why don't you... didn't you start your turn there?
I moved with 2.
Oh, I see.
Boom and boom.
Okay, how do I have... You should have your war... Unless you dropped it off later on, you should have that warrior with you. You don't get...
Oh, it just goes to me.
Yeah, well, yeah. We have to be in different regions for you to get that warrior in the first place. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but I just decide to like, we were both in different regions.
Right. I can't have it. I can't.
Oh, I'll drop it off at one point.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna move
Just a punch.
3 and spend one of my. So this obstacle takes 3, but then I will spend 1 to move 1 more. End up here in Aries region. It's your turn.
Okay, I move another 3.
Yeah, I think I would always
1.
rather play this than Pandemic
2.
because of the theme.
I get that.
Yep, you get the... Where did the card go? Oh, here it is. You have it. Okay, the golden armor.
Yep.
And you have 1 more blessing to get, and then you can get the Sword of Hephaestus, which will...
Well, I charge it.
Yeah, well, it'll be charged up, and then you can...
Yeah, I always have it, but I don't always have it charged.
Okay,
So I need to charge it with the blessings.
And then I have 4 swords. I could either get rid of the 2 servants of Ares, or I could hit Ares once. Which do you think is a better thing to do?
Ares is going to keep getting more of those out, and they only do one every time.
Yeah, I think we should... I'm going to hit Ares, because I think we're doing fine on the defense track over here. Alright, you took that down for me? Alright, so we hit Ares. My cards are done. What are you going to do for your turn? And don't... Like, on my short list of... I have very few games that I won't ever play again, but Pandemic the Cure is just not a game I like at all in either setting or in the fact that it's dice. Maybe
and it's also huge.
No, it's tiny.
Wait,
you're thinking of Legacy. I like Pandemic Legacies with the right group, but I don't like The Cure. The Cure is just...
Pandemic Legacies, I've lifted it up and I was like, oh.
Yeah, that's a big box. Anyway, okay, go ahead. Your turn. What are you going to do?
I get Two more.
Two more.
Actually, wait, no. I'm going to move back to the palace.
Okay, back to the palace.
Because now that I have the golden armor, I can just use one movement to speed. I don't know how golden armor actually helps me speed, but
You could have just gone straight to Ares' place and taken out one of these.
no, but I have to use a movement.
No, it doesn't. It says, oh, no, you're right. It says when moving. You're right. When moving. Yeah. Okay. All right. So you're just done. We're done.
Like, if I could, no matter what, always get to him if I had one movement, even.
Okay, so I already...
Even if you were like here when I was out there.
Mm-hmm.
But what I don't get is how this golden armor helps me get all the way to him faster.
The only question I have is, why didn't you use your armor, your golden armor, to just, like, transport over here and then move down here to the last blessing?
Oh.
Okay, don't forget your
I'm
water.
gonna get this.
Yep, and then our thing goes down here one. Okay.
We're not doing bad on that track. We're
we're not doing
We're not even halfway yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and that's our turn, right?
Yeah, it's Ares' turn.
Well, Ares already lowered our defense.
Ares, not Ares.
And then we're back to the beginning of the round. Go ahead and flip a card.
Is it Ares or Ares?
Ares.
Deploy to...
The square. Where's the square? Up here?
And then
Okay.
two purple guys. And this guy might be a bit of a problem.
Where do these go? To Ares?
Yeah.
No. We just do this one for the... Sorry, this goes back. Because we were just doing that one for where Ares goes. And then the next one is where we apply the effects. Deploy 3 servants of war...
To the woods.
To the woods.
So, to be fair, we're only going to take 2 down every time. So, and that's not actually that bad at all.
Yeah. For sure. Okay. Alright, may I have 2 face-up cards? And you can have 2 face-up cards. Another thing I like about this, we've played it already, but I like the fact that, like, there's some hidden information in that we get 3 face-down cards after our 2 face-up cards.
But there is some shared information.
Right, there's some shared information, some hidden information, so I can't just boss you around. You can choose what you want to do, you can't boss me around. So it doesn't completely separate from that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Well, so I can take out both of these servants of war that are here with my powerful. Yeah! And I don't have anything to add to the strategy part. Oh, wait, don't forget, we have...
Oh, wait.
You can move
and with this, and then I use the golden armor to move there.
When moving, I don't think it...
It counts as a moving action.
That seems kind of broken, doesn't it?
No, she's meant to get around the map quick.
Okay, but it says... Alright. It says you may move 1 region. And then that says you may move directly... I don't think that's a moving action. I don't think...
It is!
I think that's too broken. Too easy. So I think...
See them chat if you think so.
Alright.
I think it's on...
I think it's too broken.
But...
I gotta go figure out dinner and having a great rest of the stream. And thanks for everything. Absolutely. Thanks. Have a good night. Appreciate you stopping by. Alright. You gonna say bye?
Oh, bye.
Hopefully pop back. Cool. Try to catch one of yours too, because I see you follow. So I really appreciate it. Thanks. Have a good night. Enjoy dinner. Alright, do you want to move this way? Up here?
I get to go all the way to Ares.
No, I don't think so.
It may seem broken, but that's how it works.
I don't want to argue about it. Let's just do it the harder way and have fun doing it the harder way, because we're winning right now.
But...
I think it's more fun to do it the hard way and win than do it the broken way.
But... Wait, Dad. She has all this stuff set up to get around the map.
Alright. We'll look it up later. I just think that seems really broken.
But
Okay.
the golden armor wouldn't be as good.
I'm taking down my... It's still really good. I'm taking my 3 cards.
I just pretty much bolt around anywhere I want.
Okay.
Ooh! Hello.
Where do you want to put those? Bracers of deflection.
Where I want to?
Oh no, they go on the training grounds, which is...
Where you are. So
Nice.
you get
So
it.
I get it. I'm going to get those.
What does that
Ooh.
say? But you get to attack them, right? You get attack them, so at the end of
Oh
the
yeah.
action.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get those.
What do they do anyways?
I know what
What do they do, Dad?
Obstacles may not deploy to your region, and warriors in a region may not be replaced. In other words, my white cubes can't turn to purple cubes.
So you can bring an army of them with you.
Yep, as long as I stay with them. Okay.
So can I combo my things?
Not on the same turn. Your cards? Okay, no.
Okay, then. Okay, well, I'm fine with that, because... Can we move these up?
Yeah.
Because they're in my way
That's fine.
of my action.
Yep, please do. And people are
Oh.
texting me there.
I need to turn that off. Doesn't matter which... Oh! I'm doing this one.
Well, I'm waiting on you to pick your cards anyway. What you doing?
Your turn. I did my things.
No, you go first this time.
Oh. Full 1 damage. Cool! Yeah, that's another one of my imitations of Ares getting punched in the face.
Ares getting
Ah!
I think in the movie, I'm probably remembering this wrong, but I think in the movie it was played by Ewan McGregor, who is Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Cool. Didn't
The younger Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Luke Skywalker,
Yeah,
the actor for...
we don't have to talk about that.
No.
Okay, alright. That was cool, but yeah. Okay, so you took your turn. I'm going to take my turn. I am getting rid of both of these first. Your turn.
Oh yeah. This does nothing but next round I get to draw 2 extra cards for the battle plan.
Okay. Well, you have a warrior. You can spin that right now. Spin the warrior and you can do the damage to Ares.
Aha.
Okay.
And I have all the blessings.
And you do it, yep. And I am going to move 3. So
You're going to
1, 2, and 3.
You're gonna hit him again?
And then your turn.
I double its effect, so I get to do another damage. It's my third action.
It is your third action. Nice.
Yeah, that
nice. We have Ares down to 4. Cool. And then
you
I also get to draw 2 cards. So I'll get...
And also you can use
Yep,
a warrior.
I will use a warrior and deal another damage to Ares. Ares is down to 3. Alright.
Ares is like, ah!
Alright. Our defense is 11. Ares is not very good right now. So go ahead.
He's run with his rear on fire.
So we already get to start with 2 extra cards face up. So we get 4 cards face up. I accidentally grabbed... I'm just going to shuffle.
4 cards.
4 cards face up. We should be able to defeat Ares, I think.
Yeah, we'll have enough.
Hopefully.
And I can teleport pretty much.
Yep.
Wait!
Yep, go ahead and do that.
He moves to...
The barracks. Which is right next to us. Yeah, buddy.
But to be fair, I can just teleport. So I'm gonna get ahead because like we're gonna draw in a second and play them out. Good thing we've just about won because I'm starting to need to go to the bathroom.
I think I need a break in a second too. Alright,
Okay,
so we get 2
I
cards
flip this
already.
again.
And
Now 4!
Alright, but we'll get the other 2 in a second. So those are from those are extra ones from those cards we played.
Oh, did you bring this down?
What?
This.
Yeah. The defense went down. Yeah.
These guys go to the library. It doesn't do anything but one.
Nothing else? Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
I have.
And now that we're strategizing, here's your warrior, here's my warrior. Okay. And we get 4 face-up cards, so take up 2 more now.
Okay.
Because of what we played last time.
Yep.
So I'm going to play a movement first, and then I have a thing to attack right after that.
Okay, yeah, I have 2 things I can attack
I'm going to play these right away.
I'm going to play these right away.
Okay.
Boom and boom. And then I use my 2 warriors to do 2 damage. I can defeat him.
Let's get our...
by myself.
Well, I should attack him first, and I get to go first, so...
Okay.
Get your 3 face-down cards. Go ahead and take your 3 face-down cards. Yeah, I think we got this game. Unless...
Last time, if I had moved around in the way I was meant to, we could have won, but it was my mistake. And you shouldn't have brought all those warriors in.
Yeah, it is. Okay, you ready? Let's do it. Okay, nimble. I can move 3. I am moving right here. Where is this?
1.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, whoops, I forgot to put mine down.
It's okay, put yours down.
And then this last one will just be okay.
Okay. Alright, and just discard the rest. Yep.
So no matter what, you're not... Okay. I do a damage. I use a warrior and do a damage.
Okay.
You
My turn?
do 1 more, and then I get to do the last final blow.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I have to, actually.
I'm hitting for 4. And double the emblems of one other hero in the enemy's region. So whatever you do, you're going to hit double. So he's going to like double die.
Boom, boom, boom.
No, you don't even have to use a warrior. You did it, because I doubled your emblems. Boom.
Actually, I'm going to triple it.
Triple it?
No, wait.
No. Okay, so I'm going to mute us, and we will be right back. We just defeated Ares. Ares is Dunzo. We got rid of Ares. We'll be right back in about 5 to 8 minutes after a quick break to play some Marvel United and then talk about Star Wars minis.
Yep.
Hey everyone, Blaze will be back with me in a second. Sorry for the delay there. We were taking a little break, and because we're gonna continue streaming tonight, not just doing one game. We're gonna do another game and then talk about some Star Wars minis at the end. Yeah, we're just having fun with our Miniature Mondays, which for us just means any game with minis in it counts. Some nights we might paint, some nights we might just talk about minis. I don't know. We're just having fun with it. But he'll be back with me in a minute. I'm going to be picking up this game of Wonder Woman. And I'll show the back of the board here in a second. But after we pick this up, we're going to get going with Marvel United. And I'm going to be playing Captain Marvel, which I might have to grab off my desk in a second, but I'll be playing Captain Marvel. I don't know that Blaze has picked a hero. I think he wants to play Ant-Man tonight, and as soon as he gets back in, we'll be getting to it with that. I'm going to switch to the other camera while we're just cleaning up since we're just talking. And okay, so just talking for a second. Okay, so we defeated Ares. That was a little bit easier. Actually, a lot easier than last time because we actually worked together. That was fun. We had no major problems defeating Ares. Ares was at negative health by the time it was over, and I think we did everything correctly. Come on in, Blake. Come back in. Yeah. Yeah. No.
I see it has
go
name
ahead.
on it.
Yeah. Go ahead and pick it up. We're just putting. I want to show everybody the back of the board when we're done. Yeah, because it's we got to pick up stuff. You can help me
And
pick up.
there's art on the back.
Yeah, it's like they thought about everything, which for a mass market game like this was nice to see everything being thought about. It just makes the game enjoyable. Like
How they didn't leave out a bunch of stuff.
right.
They thought about, it'd be best to have this and this and this.
Right. How can we
So
do
we're
this?
gonna put it in.
Yeah, how can we do this in such a way that it will be fun? Like that's what a game should be. It's fun. So
Not to win.
well, we like to win.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that a game should be based on winning. It should be based on having fun.
Right. Right.
And like in D&D, you can't technically win.
I mean, can't
You
we?
You can by completing your long journey, but it's not like the villain loses and you win, or you lose and the villain wins.
Yeah.
So it's not like anyone actually wins.
That's an interesting perspective on D&D. I mean, I feel like I win when I play D&D, especially when I'm beat the
Well,
dragon.
when you win in a battle, it's winning in a battle. You
Right.
won that one part of a whole
Yeah.
adventure.
Okay. Where did the bag go that had the villains in it? I'm not seeing the two villain tokens. Have you seen the two villain tokens?
I don't know.
Cersei and Cheetah?
Have no idea, but I do know where these are.
Yeah. Might have to just, I don't know. There's another bag. Where did the other bag go?
Don't ask me. I'll just
Alright.
lead you to the trash can if you actually trust me, probably.
What does that mean?
If I were to tell you the coordinates, you'd probably just stumble into a trash can.
Oh, we're talking about coordinates now? Okay. Alright, whatever you say.
Oh my.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
I'm starting to get thirsty.
Are you? Okay, let's go there. How does everything fit in here? Oh, I see.
What I found out one day was they don't always all fit in there, and
Well, it depends on the game, right? This isn't Baron Park with the worst insert ever.
I'll show you the box again.
And then we can show the other side of the board in just a second. Almost done.
Yeah, the other side of the board has a good dark.
I feel like you dropped a bag somewhere. If we can't find those, we'll have to find it later.
It's not like it grew legs.
And walked off.
Wait, I hope it didn't.
Alright, where the bad guy...
These?
Yep. Because we're going for...
No, wait.
You're right. Other way.
Those, then these.
Then this. Yeah. Alright, cool.
Okay, wait.
Oh, yeah, the board.
I can show them it.
You're going to show everyone the board? Nice art. Yeah, full art on there. It's cool.
It even says Wonder Woman Challenge of the
Yeah, you
Amazon.
can see a little better on that camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably because it's a better quality camera.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Alright.
It's closer up. That's one thing I do know.
Alright, so our next game tonight is... Oh, I forgot a card. You want to put that back in that one? I have to grab Captain Marvel.
So, next Miniature Monday, do you want to just paint minis or what?
Yeah, maybe. We'll have to see. We'll let everybody know next Sunday what we're doing for...
Monday.
Well, yeah. We'll let everybody know on Sunday what we're doing for...
Oh, and then do it on
and then do
Monday.
it on Monday. Yeah. Okay. Oh, look, there's a bag right there. And it has the tokens in it. Okay.
You're
So I'm going to be playing as Captain Marvel.
Why is it like the biggest ever bag
Oh,
for the
because
smallest?
I had other... You know what? It's fine. I'll save that bag for something else. It's fine. You know what's really confusing is your eye plays a trick on you when you look at these boxes that makes this box look smaller. It's an optical illusion. This box looks smaller, right?
Yeah,
Right? The Wonder
then
Woman
what?
than the Marvel United box. But actually, they are the same size box. This way they are.
Well,
Actually,
wait, why? This one's bigger.
yeah, it's actually slightly bigger, even by about a couple millimeters.
Yeah, actually, well,
Or-
me it looks like that one's bigger actually.
Oh, I always think that one looks small. Okay, Marvel United.
Maybe on the screen, but I want to be Ant-Man.
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna turn off our green screen thing since our camera pooped out on us. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know. We can try it one more time. See if it comes back on.
It's still got that on it then.
Yeah, I don't know what's up. So we're just gonna turn that off. Let's see, which thing is that?
Oh my, there's a lot of buttons in this.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different.
And we're so far back from the computer. How are you ever meant to see that?
It's this one.
You know, today was the first time that you were actually talking to a person in chat and I saw it.
The first time you saw it. I've had other people stop by, but that was nice of the Plumpy Thimble to stop by. I don't know their first name, so.
You're just gonna use their username or whatever you'd call that.
Yeah.
Did that show on the screen?
I don't know.
Channel?
It's okay.
I hope not.
We're just going to make this screen bigger here. So thanks for bearing with us as we do that. We're just going to do this to make Marvel United screen bigger.
Yeah, because it does have a bit smaller things. Okay, how did all the miniatures get mixed up? I don't know. Is that even who goes
so
there?
who do you want? I don't know.
Amen, I already got him now. Wait, damn, we don't have the wasp painted.
No Wasp painted yet. Well, the only reason I haven't, I think we should play against Red Skull because Red Skull looks
Is that because
pretty
he's
sweet.
kinda, well, who haven't we played against? We have not played
Taskmaster,
against.
but Mom wanted to paint too, so we're gonna let Mom paint Taskmaster and Wasp. All right, I'll start getting this out. You're playing Ant-Man, right? Okay.
Yeah. Wait. Are you sure Mom doesn't want to play? Trying to think of it.
Gonna do the villain dashboard up here, and then we need 6 locations, right? Right. 1, 2,
think so.
3, 4, 5, 6. If you want to get those out, I'll get out cards, and you can get all our tokens out.
I'll just dump them in different piles. You know, I don't see why you need this many of these
All right, here's Ant-Man for
tokens.
you, and I will be Captain Marvel for me. We haven't played Captain Marvel yet. We've played Ant-Man.
But Ant-Man's probably my favorite Marvel character. He
Yeah, why is
didn't
that?
used to be. The fact that he has a punch as strong as a bullet and is as small as a penny is kind of insane.
Yeah.
And you know in the first movie of Ant-Man where the Wasp dies because she turns so small as she goes through the metal and breaks the rocket thing going. With the punch as strong as a bullet, why couldn't he just punch through it? Like weaken it or make a tiny hole, shrink, get in and start punching and stuff. And then get out.
I don't know. I don't know if the movies are always supposed to make sense, right?
Yeah, but to be fair, we don't know how thick that metal was.
Okay.
It could have been like inches thick, even a foot thick. Or even 2 feet. You never know. Never know. You never know.
We got 6 locations, right? Is that right? Always for you.
Oh, wait, there should be one under here, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 locations, yeah, okay. Yeah, we can, I did it like this so we can just see them all up on the camera.
Screen.
Yeah, so,
Wait, do we have... No.
we're set up. Set up.
I don't know what these tokens are for. Knocked out characters?
Yeah, I'm sure it does something.
To me, it seems like knocked out characters. I forgot how to play this game.
I forgot for a second too.
How does the villain track go down?
You have to pick where the villain goes.
Oh, he goes right here.
How did you know that?
That's how we first played it.
Okay. Each player chooses a hero and places their game piece on the location opposite the villain. Take the villain's master plan deck, shuffle it, and place it face down next to a random location. Okay, that's all. Okay. So...
We're going here.
Yeah, we're going on the helicarrier. That's cool.
What? Actually, why is Ant-Man with Captain Marvel?
Did I forget to grab... I forgot to grab Red Skull's cards. Why is Ant-Man with Captain Marvel? Why not? They're both awesome.
But think about this.
Yeah.
Listen to this.
Okay.
Oh,
Don't do that. I don't like that. That's not a fun sound.
well...
Do you want a challenge? Do you want to make it harder?
No.
Okay. Not yet? You're not ready for that yet?
Not until we, do defeat Taskmaster.
And then we'll try it harder.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's what we were missing. Okay.
But Ant-Man's an enemy of Marvel. Not Marvel,
Not Captain Marvel, no.
But she's an Avenger, right?
Yeah.
Yes, because remember how he got the stolen
Civil
thing
War.
from the mansion in the first movie?
Yeah, he doesn't stay an enemy. He's an Avenger. He's like part of the big Avengers team, and there's like a million of them.
There's a... What?
Are you getting tired already?
No, I got something in my eye.
You have some dust or something in your eye?
Why is it always me?
I have that happen when I'm wearing my contacts too. Alright, we need...
I don't wear contacts, mister.
I know, but I'm just saying. Okay, so... Crossbones is here.
Can I go first? After Crossbones?
Yeah.
Well, whatever his name is.
4, 5, 6.
Give me 5. Oh. Give me 5.
For Madam Hydra. 2.
Who is she?
She's just a villain. I don't know anything about Madam Hydra.
I don't even
1,
know.
2.
I want to watch the movies
3.
with Red Skull in them because why does he? I always wondered why does he have a red skull? Because I haven't watched the movies. Did his head get burnt from cooking a chicken?
No. Did his head get burnt? I don't know why. Okay, so there's that.
You don't? Yeah,
I don't remember
why.
why.
Watched the movies.
I have. I don't remember why. Okay, so let's...
I have a feeling it's from cooking. Sure.
Here, you start grabbing some of these and put out the... I'll put out the civilians, you put out the thugs.
I don't like thugs.
Well, you don't have to like them. I'm just saying, can you put them out, please? Alright. And... there.
Bob, agent of Hydra. Have you ever heard of Bob, agent of
I have. Bob,
Hydra?
agent of Hydra, lives through everything.
What?
So he must be like a supervillain on his own. Bob, agent of Hydra, lives through everything.
Why?
Because he's Bob, agent of Hydra.
What makes him live through everything?
He must have some superpower, huh?
He could just, or he's just, like Blob from X-Men, everybody tries to hurt him. They punch him and it just goes straight into his belly.
Yeah. It might be like that. I don't know. Okay.
Well, Bob isn't actually an X-Men, he's an enemy.
Right, he's a villain. He's part of the Brotherhood of Mutants and stuff like that. And working for Magneto at times.
Right. He has to get paid though.
Yeah, he likes to get paid. He's a villain. He's motivated by my money, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so when the villain takes his turn, we just flip one card, right? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Okay, it's been a while. We flip over 2 turns though.
We get 3.
Well, 2 cards.
We get 3. No, he flips 1, then we get 3.
We start with 3 in our hand, right?
4.
No, 3. We start with 3 cards.
3, and that. Ooh. You wouldn't believe what I just got.
Okay,
Actually,
and then when we take...
would not believe what I just got. Excuse me. What?
Okay.
My
Draw a card, play a card, resolve actions. Okay. Yep. I'm just making sure I'm not forgetting anything. Alright. So.
He flips one.
Alright. Flips one. One. Gonna move one this way. His bam will happen. Deal 1 damage to each hero in Red Skull's location. Increase the fear track by 2. So that's here. 1, 2. If this track reaches 20, we lose.
No, please. Wait,
No losing.
why did that go up one?
Why did that go up? Because the bam happened. Right here. This happened.
I don't like the fear track going up. I have to admit that. Who does?
Nobody likes the fear track. Right?
Except for Red Skull.
Alright, you want me to go first?
I would.
Okay, go
first.
Okay. I'm gonna make
Well,
sure my
first,
deck is shuffled.
I draw one.
I think I do want to
'Cause
sleeve this game.
I wish I could snap my finger and every card in the world was asleep.
Nah, some
But
games
the
it doesn't work
exact-
that as well. Yeah, but okay.
Right.
Go ahead.
Wait, any game cards that should be sleeved.
Okay, what are you gonna play?
I got really lucky.
Yeah. Well, you have 4 cards, Joe. Oh, you drew a card at the beginning of the turn. Okay, go.
I'm going to say. Of course, it's like. I'm gonna do a slow go around. Where are we gonna put
Right here.
our
Right here.
trap?
Because you can see it right there.
Yeah, you can.
Alright, so you got a green.
How many zeros do we have?
Doesn't matter. We're having fun. I'm playing the game. Alright, so you're gonna move? Where are you
I
gonna
just want to make sure it wasn't too many that I got embarrassed if I accidentally messed up something.
move? Doesn't matter. We're gonna have fun. Go ahead. So you move. Where are you moving? This way or this way? Okay. You want to show your one you painted? There is Ant-Man the Blaze painted.
Well, I had a bit of help from you, but
Yeah, but you did a lot.
yeah.
There you go. Miniature Monday.
Who am I going to paint on next Miniature Monday if we do paint?
We could bring some Crisis Protocol up and get that set up and have it set up. No?
Too hard.
Too hard.
I feel like I'd die.
Maybe we'll do some...
If I were doing it in front of somebody, I would feel like I'm going to die.
Okay.
So-
Nolzer minis, some D&D Nolzer minis and talk D&D.
Something
Okay.
something like that. Maybe even... What about...
So what are you doing next? Take your turn and then you can talk while I take my turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move, use, oh wait, draw first. I'm going to save 2 civilians. Save. Oh, and you could have moved last time. Wait, no,
I haven't
you
done
should
it.
go.
It's your... No, go. No.
It goes me, you.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
I forgot.
You can move.
Well, I was used to having 2 cards out there. That's why I was confused. I'm going to play this one, which is Proton Blast. It's a Photon Blast. It says, do 2 punch in an adjacent location. So I move 1 from your previous one. Move here, and then this is adjacent, so I can do a 2 punch to these 2 thugs here.
And they go here to defeat thugs.
Yep. And then I'll do 1 punch where I'm at to defeat a thug. And your turn.
Okay.
So you get 1 punch is what I gave you, basically.
Yeah. Actually, I get to do this.
You don't get the special action. You just get the bottom. Yeah.
I'm going to move with that.
Okay.
And then punch it on your face.
Okay. Got a thug. Okay.
We're just...
I don't know that I want to defeat that yet. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, now it's the Red Skull's turn.
But then I'm good. Yeah.
So the Red Skull again. I'm going to push these over this way so we can just see the last one that you did. For each crisis token the heroes have, advance the fear track by 1. We don't have any. But, okay, so we go over there. That happens.
He moved 0.
Oh, you're right. 0, not 1. Okay.
Wait, bam!
Yep. So we move that up 2. Okay.
You're still sweaty from that walk you took.
Thanks. Alright. I get to draw a card. I forgot to draw a card.
Sorry, your own pit just got too close.
I forgot to draw a card last time, so I actually draw 2. Alright. It wouldn't have changed anything I did. Here's my cards. I'm going to play this one, which is 2 heroic actions. I can save people.
1.
Right?
Uh-huh. Yeah,
What else can I do with heroic actions? Do you remember? Oh, yeah, place them down there.
Oh, don't forget about this.
Yeah, I'm going to use that.
No, yeah. Move over.
I'm going to move over here. I don't want to stay with Crossbones because Crossbones wants to punch me, and Red Skull's probably going to move this way. So,
save 2 civilians.
I'm gonna. Okay, so I'm using that to move,
Civilians.
and then I'm gonna use this to save. I really don't like this pot either, so I'm gonna save 1 civilian, and I'm gonna use the other one to do a heroic action down here, like that.
Wait, what does that do?
What?
Save all.
Well, the bad thing that happens there, the target thing is discard all thugs and civilians from this location and advance the fear track by the number of tokens discarded this way. So, I want to get rid of that card too. I'm just trying to get rid of cards.
Yeah, I'll also show off my cards to the people who are watching quick.
Sure. Okay.
Rescue, two rescue, and a wild. 2 wild.
Okay. Oh,
My turn?
Nice. Yeah, your 2 wild is the best card you have, I think.
Yeah, I know.
It's one of the
My
best
turn?
cards. Yeah.
First
Go for
draw. Civilians can wait to be saved. 2 of those go here.
Okay.
So you can finish that one over there next time.
Nice. Yeah, I like that. Let's plan. Alright, that was 2 actions, and then it's back to my turn. I get to draw a card. And, I can't punch Red Skull yet because we can't until we get rid of 2 of these cards down here.
So you should probably keep that card.
Yeah, so I'm going to play this card.
Just don't be as slow as us. Oh, wait. First, you should... And...
Right, I can choose which order I want to do things in.
Okay, but I think are you going to save that civilian? Put those 2 there and save a civilian?
No, I was going to move down here away from Red Skull is what I was going to do.
What does he do? Bad stuff.
Actually, no, you're right. I'm going to save the civilian. You're right.
Yeah, so then, yeah.
Okay.
And you also get that bonus.
Let's see. And that's why I stayed there. So this threat is gone. Yep. We cleared a threat.
Okay. Wait, where do you do it? What do you do with the civilians?
I put it on the thing over here. We only had 1 before. Now we have 2.
Okay. Oh,
You haven't saved any civilians, and I saved both.
I saved 1.
No, you didn't. Look. You defeated a thug.
Oh, yeah. Wait, check.
Yeah, you can look. What are you doing?
Seeing if I did. Wait.
Look at
Wait.
Look at the board.
I can also save these 2 civilians
No,
because...
no, it's too
Wait.
Because, too late.
Fine.
Too late. Alright, it's Red Skull's turn.
Wait!
It's Red Skull's turn. You get to go next. You get a wild.
He moves 0.
Hail Hydra. Oh, that's what I was afraid of. Hail Hydra. Discard all civilians from location with heroes and deal 1 damage to each of those heroes. So you get
2 damage.
no, just 1. Discard all civilians from locations with heroes and deal 1 damage to each of those heroes. So you get a damage. Advance the fear track by the number of.
Wait, what's a damage for us?
You lose a card. Yep. So you start with less cards.
Okay.
Okay.
He has a gas mask on. Discard this card. Where? Just here.
Just to the bottom of your deck.
Oh. My turn.
Okay, now it's your turn. I have a wild from my last action. What are you going to do?
I'm going to use this one that goes in the storyline.
Okay.
To finish this.
Okay. You may discard 1 thug from any location.
And then I use that last thing, and I'm just going to keep it like this.
Okay, that's cool.
So then I
did you discard a thug from somewhere?
No.
Where would you like to discard a thug from?
Here. Because that would have the less... These, that will have the highest amount of chance to fill up.
Okay. I got you. Alright, Ant-Man. I can't punch Red Skull yet. So
you should punch some other
about
guys.
my only choice is to come over to one of these 2 and do something.
Wait! You have one of those.
Right, so I think the best thing for me to do is come down here to
And
show
then-
the corner.
And then
Yeah.
use a thing there.
Yeah, so that lets
Are
me
you
come
saving
down
a civilian?
I think I want to...
Save a civilian.
I want to get rid of this card, because it says each thug in this location requires 2 damage.
Yeah, that's... Okay.
So I want to work on that card. Yeah. Alright, your turn. I forgot to draw a card at the beginning. Have changed anything? Again.
I've just got this one song stuck in my head, so I'm just waddling my head around.
Yeah, what song?
It's, Pokemon, it's a Pokemon remix
Alright.
song,
That sounds fun.
but
I don't know it, sure. Yeah.
even if I told you, you'd probably
I don't know. Yeah.
not know it.
Yeah.
My
Yeah,
turn?
Okay, yeah.
First I draw this.
What you got?
First, I move 1. Then I use this to move another, and then punch,
Oh,
punch,
3 punches?
punch.
Poor Bob.
And I get this, another one, and another one to kill Bob.
Oh, poor Bob. Alright, Bob is Khan, agent of Hydra.
And then I get to move to this location, so at my end of my turn I get to discard another thug. So then you don't have to deal with that guy.
Okay. We should both have a crisis token because I just read his thing and we missed
Whose
that.
thing?
Bob's. Bob said each hero that starts there, and we did start there, starts with a crisis token. So we couldn't mess up. We shouldn't have started there in the first place. We shouldn't have done that. But because that was totally up to us. Okay, all right. And that was a threat removed. It's our third threat removed. All right. What card do you play? This card. So I get a movement.
You can move if you want, or you can save the move.
You know what? I'm just gonna play
Movement
another movement and save both movements. That's what I'm gonna do. Save 2 movements.
Wait, did you forget to? You forgot to draw an extra
I did
card
forget to draw
at the beginning.
Oh, we're running out of time. I only have 4 cards left. We need to hustle it up to defeat Red Skull. How are we not defeating Red Skull yet? You need to defeat those thugs and...
Oh! Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Because we are almost out of time. Because once we're out of cards, that's it.
We both have to be.
Yeah. Okay.
My turn?
Yep. What do you got? You need to move up here and punch them out. Is what my thought, but you do what you want. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm going to.
Wait. How many have we done? I feel like that should be Red Skull's turn. Oh no, Red Skull should have taken a turn before me. Okay, so I don't have these yet. Because Red Skull should take a turn before me.
Oh, then that should be.
Yep. Okay, so just wait. Yep. Okay, so I.
Oh, and that gives you a chance to change what you do and not see.
I don't know. We'll see.
Because you need to draw the thing.
Red Skull moves there, and then in my spot, the target would go off. Well, the BAM happens first. There's no heroes there, but this goes up by 2. And then 2 civilians, and the target. There's no target. But 2 civilians go there. And then a civilian in each one on the side. And if we can't add civilians, that's when it starts getting really bad. Because this fear track starts going up. Okay. And then... Alright. So we did that. Now it's my turn. And with that... Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do the thing that I was going to do anyways and take the 2 movement. Now it's your turn. I can move and do whatever. Now...
I get to move.
Okay.
And then... I get to...
You don't have another way to punch 3 times again, do you? No? Okay. Because if we finish this one up... Okay, go ahead. 2 wild.
Boom, boom. Anyways, I couldn't...
Okay, put them right here. Yep. And that's your turn, right?
Yep.
Now back to me.
You have to do this. Wait, Dad, you have to try to finish that. Wait!
Oh, you have... Okay, cool. So you have wilds. I will use...
that to save a civilian, spare another movement, and do that.
I don't need to save a... No, I don't need to save a civilian. Okay, I have 3 movements.
But
Okay,
you can use my thing to do that.
One of yours.
Save a civilian?
I don't think I want to save a civilian. Because look.
That's point.
The threat.
Every 2 turns now.
Okay. So.
It's his turn next time.
Wait. My turn isn't over.
Yeah.
I have one more wild. So I will go 1, 2.
And then punch another thug.
Punch a thug and finish that thing off too. So we just finished 2 things.
Vulnerable
So
damage.
and
I still have 5
but
cards.
it's his turn because we got rid of 2 cards. And we can punch him. It's not good, but we can get over there. I still have a movement on it. Okay.
It's his turn though.
Yeah, it went from really bad to like, we can do this. So
maybe. If there's more things here, that's bad. Very bad.
I have a bunch of punch. Punch and punch. Punch and punch. Punch and punch. Punch, 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 punch. Alright. Red
Punch,
Skull
punch.
is going to move. 2. 1, 2. Okay. So running away from me. He's like, Captain Marvel's coming. The target will go off there. There's no target thing that goes off there. So that's good. The BAM happens though. So this goes
I
off
take
there
the
too.
damage.
Why? You're not in Red Skull's location.
I'm in hers.
Oh, what is hers?
She has a BAM. You deal 1 damage to each hero in this link. Any hero can
Prevent it by taking a crisis token. You already have 1 crisis token. Do you want to do
You
that?
have more than 1.
Yeah, it's up to you.
We're nearly done with the game.
Alright.
I have a feeling like it's not going to do much.
Alright, fair enough.
And Max,
Alright.
like I'm going to lose a card.
Yeah, that's not good. We don't want to lose a card. Alright, fair enough.
Actually, that wouldn't be bad.
You should have 2 cards in hand. You should have 2. You forgot to draw.
Fine, actually, that would be good. I'm going to not take it.
Alright, and now we put...
I'm going to lose this so another one goes into my deck.
That's fine. I'm just getting the thugs out that need to come out. So, 2 thugs here.
1 thug there and 1 thug there.
Yeah. Oh, and these were finished, so we should flip these over. Bloop, unlocked. Alright. Yeah, that should go through.
Nah, that's not worth it. That took too long.
Yeah, I think we just need to punch him a bunch.
Punch, punch!
Alright, your turn. This is what you're playing? What do you have? You should have 2 cards. You took the damage?
Now, yeah.
Okay.
Because that's another card
All
in
right.
my deck.
Draw card. What are you going to do?
I am using this one to swap it with this one.
Nice. It's the one that lets
So
you...
then you get that, and I can move
Yep.
over and attack one.
Nice. That'll let me get there and punch a bunch.
And now I go here.
Okay.
Wait,
No, that's right.
I get a movement too.
Oh, yeah.
And I can save a civilian for the sake of doing it.
Why?
For the sake.
Alright.
Well, actually, that's a good thing because that takes.
Why wouldn't
So
you
he
just...
needs 3 more to fill.
Okay.
4 more to, and then I get to punch him
Okay, twice.
twice.
Okay. Boom, boom.
He.
I think we got this.
Yeah.
Okay, my turn. But it's always close, right?
Yeah.
Which is fun. So
you can move over.
I don't. No. I'm not gonna play that. I'm gonna play this, and then I'm gonna move over 1 with
And then
this
use my thing
to move over again.
here.
And then
2.
I
And then
more
attack
well.
2
Then I'm gonna
on
play
him.
photon blast.
to do 2 damage to him.
Yep.
And then you could move again with this.
What's this? I already used that one. So I do 2 damage. Actually, he's dead. We did it. We defeated Red Skull again. I think.
What was my next card gonna be? That, another punch, another punch.
Okay, I think next time we have to make this more difficult on ourselves. Either by going against... Maybe we can go against Taskmaster. You're right, we need to defeat Taskmaster.
We need to defeat all of them and understand
Yeah, okay.
every single thing.
Okay, so we were going to talk about some Star Wars minis, and then we are finished with our stream for tonight. So that was a nice 2-hour stream tonight.
Wow.
So the mini that I brought to talk about, I wish our other camera was working. It's not right this second. I don't know why. You know what? I'm going to change out the battery real quick on it. You put those away, and I'll... so I'm going to change out the battery, and... because we do have an extra battery.
I chose to talk about Bosk because everyone likes Bosk. I don't actually have the exact same card as miniature, but
You don't?
it's.
Oh, we have that miniature.
I know.
Oh, you
Just
can't-
I couldn't find that other
Oh, you
one.
couldn't find that one? That's a bummer.
Well, to be fair, I was actually looking for this card, and I was like, well, I want to do some other stuff, so why not just go with this?
Yeah. All right. So you picked Bosk. I like the mini with the one where you're standing on the other Trandoshan skull, though.
I always thought, wait, it's another one of his type?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. What do you think it is?
Wookiee.
Totally could be.
Because Bosk's kind, they had a planet, and on that planet, they hunted
Wookiees. Yeah.
Wookiees and some other things, but mainly Wookiees.
Yeah, they were not cool that way.
But then Bosk became bounty hunter because he had the good smell of smelling his prey and all that. And yeah. How many cards do you have in your deck in this game?
I don't know if I can get that to work or not. Let's see.
I'll quickly check. Oh, whoops.
Oh, yeah. Doesn't look like it's working properly. I don't know why. It's like...
Just like, where's the other one? The other camera?
It's okay. If it's not working, it's not. Oh, there it is.
Yeah. I'm being Bosk.
Well, we gotta get it to show up there. I don't know why. Just a second, everybody. We're gonna do this so we can show you a better picture of...
No, not that. No. No.
I know. There it is. Maybe, if it will show up. For some reason, it's being weird.
Wish I knew where my camera was.
I don't know why that's not working tonight. Oh, well. So, alright. So you bought Bosk. That's one of your favorite characters in Star Wars. That's why you want to talk about him?
I was actually looking for...
You know, the suit that Bosk is wearing, here's a piece of trivia for you. The suit that Bosk is wearing is actually reused in other places in Star Wars. And it is from, I think, a Buck Rogers, if I remember right. A Buck Rogers episode is where they got the costume from.
Wow.
So, yeah.
I was actually looking for, just a second, I can grab him, Wicket.
Oh, Wicket's pretty cool. But we're going to have to get the camera set up differently so people can see these minis a little better.
Yeah.
The mini I brought tonight is one of my favorite to play in the Star Wars. Whoa. Are you okay?
Whoops.
Okay. Yeah, don't sit on your knee. You alright?
Yeah. I was just trying to get high enough to show him. Wicket.
Yeah, Wicket.
He's an Ewok.
So I brought Dirge, is who I brought. Dirge is one of my favorite characters, both in the game and in the Genndy Tartakovsky series of. He worked for the Separatists in the movie. He's working for the banking clan on Muin, I think. And I thought of the planet we couldn't think of last week. The planet I couldn't think of last week is Mustafar. That's the planet I couldn't think of last week.
Was that the one we were playing on?
Yes. Well, I think that we were saying it was Mustafar, even if it wasn't. Or that we said that Darth Vader had to go back to because he got burned up and had to go back there. Because you defeated me, remember? With the Mandalorians. So, Dirge and Genndy Tartakovsky's Clone Wars, and I think some of the comic books too, if I remember right, is this bounty hunter who is a shapeshifter. Yeah, we both chose fringe character. Oh no,
bounty hunters.
Yeah, bounty hunters. Yep. A shapeshifter, and like Obi-Wan thinks he's defeated him, and he hasn't. He has this body that like can take off everywhere, and like I don't know how to describe it. stretch.
Oh, insane.
No, it can like stretch and change forms and grapple, and Obi-Wan ends up like blowing him up finally, but he's really cool. But there's a rumor that Dirge is going to be back in The Mandalorian, maybe, or the Book of Boba Fett, or something.
Is it going to be a book or a show?
Well, it's called the Book of Boba Fett.
Ah.
So, Dirge.
At the end of Mandalorian, it gives a good hint.
How many hit points does that version of Bosk have?
60.
Yeah, Dirge has 100 here, plus flight.
But
That's
I wonder how much
that's what this backpack is here.
the actual miniature I have.
Uh-huh.
Wait, no. You can't really see it well.
We'll have to find that card and look it up. Yeah, that's why we need
Bosk.
to get our other camera fixed. We'll see what's going on with that. But
I wonder how much this Bosk has. But Bosk is actually mainly a melee. Is meant to go
melee with its claws and biting.
No, together because
Yeah.
he has rend 10 plus if both attacks hit the same adjacent enemy. If 10 plus attack.
Nice.
Regeneration 10 plus if this character doesn't move on his turn. Remove 10 damage.
Yep.
Momentum. If this character has moved this turn, he gets 4 plus attack and 10 plus damage.
Well, I get
against
that.
An adjacent enemy.
Yep. I have momentum on this guy too.
I also have Flamethrower. Replaces attacks range 6. 20 damage to a target. No, it's 6 range 6.
Yep.
20 damage to a target. To each character and to each
adjacent.
Yeah, character to that character. Double Claw and then Bounty Hunter, which your guy probably has.
Yep, he has Bounty Hunter and he has flight too, so he can go over stuff.
What?
Yep.
He can go over red?
Not red, not walls, but like over chasms and stuff like that. So
like giant cracks and stuff.
Yep, crevasses. Yep. So that's Dirge and Bosk, and we will be back next Monday around 7 p.m. again for
probably painting miniatures.
Yeah,
but
and we might play
the miniatures I was thinking of painting was I can't think.
Nolzer D&D minis?
No.
No, what?
I cannot think of it. What was
I don't know what we have besides
pony ones?
Oh, My Little Pony. If I can find one, I'll see if I can find one. Okay.
2. One for me.
Oh, you know what we could paint? We could paint some Transformers. We could paint Transformers and talk about Transformers. That'd be fun.
One of the 2.
Okay, cool. Well, thanks for watching if you've watched along, or if you watch later on. We will catch you later. This has been Miniature Monday. Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.
Happy gaming.